Right, we're looking at conversion of some units for the 11 plus, but you can apply it to your GCSEs as well. So you've got to know, let's write this down. So when you see the word kilo, think of 1,000. When you think of the word milli, right, this is where it causes confusion. It's 1,000. Right, this makes sense hopefully. When you see the word deck, right, think of 10. Or decimal, deci, 1/10. Well, just think of 10. Think of 1,000 and cent and centi. So think of 100 and think of 100th. And just think of 100 then. Right, we'll leave it like that for now. So just remember 1,000, 10, 100. Right, so if I said to you 5 kilometers is how many meters? Right, so should we write this down somewhere? So if you go 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So what you need to do is, if you're converting a kilometer times by 1,000, if you're going from a meter back to a kilometer or kilometer, do the inverse or the opposite. 1,000 divide by 1,000. Let's do another one. So if you're going from let's say 1 meter to 100 centimeters, go from there to there, you multiply by 100, and if you're converting centimeters back to meters, you're going to do the opposite. So if you can learn something like this, there's one more that comes up a lot and causes a lot of confusion. Is this one. It's 1 centimeter is how many millimeters? It's 10. So you've gone from a centimeter to a millimeter. So you multiply by 10 because it's 10 times bigger. It's not how much you've added, it's how much you've multiplied it by. And when we do the inverse, the opposite of a times by 10 here will be a divide by 10. So we're going to divide by 10. So just remember those are good facts to know. Right, so we're going from a kilometer or kilometer to a meter. So a kilometer, we're going in that direction with the arrowhead. So we multiply by 1,000. So 5 times 1,000 is 5,000. Right, okay. Oh, did I just pause that? Right. So I've gone from 1 kilogram to 1,000 grams. So if I go forward, I multiply by 1,000. If I go backwards, I do the inverse. So I've gone from 5 kilograms to grams. I multiply by 1,000. 5 times 1,000 is 5,000. Because 5 is a whole number. It's an integer. It's a whole number. And you add 3 zeros. Those are the shortcuts. For 11 plus, you need to know that. It's just, you don't have time. Ooh, right, okay, let's keep going. Right, here's another one. There's a lot going on here. It's going to get too confusing. No, we'll have to put it in because you've got to learn it. So let's just stick with that question that we've just seen. A question which says 5 liters is how many milliliters? So we're going from 1 liter, that's an L, that's a fancy L, just L, yeah, lowercase l, to a milliliter. I need to multiply it by 1000. So what's the rule? I'm going from a liter to a milliliter, and I need to multiply by 1000. If I go backwards, I'm going to divide by 1000. So I'm going forward, so I'll multiply by 1000 and it'll simply become 5000 milliliters. Right, what I'll do now is I'll put some questions up. Let me just copy this and get you some questions to do. And we'll do some problem solving, I think, on the next video. Right, now what you can do is try these and see how you get on. And then I'll put the answers up in a second. So you pause it and give it a go. Right, what I'm going to do is let me just write this for you. I think I got 1 meter is 1000 millimeters. Although you can work that out. So when you go that way, you multiply by 1000. And when you go from a millimeter back to a meter, you divide by 1000. Now you can carry on with the rest. Right, what I'm going to do now is leave you with some more just here in this space, okay, as a bonus. Right, give these 4 questions a bash. I'll put the answers up in a second. So just pause it and give it a bash. Right, there's your answers. Right, hopefully you've got a grasp of it. On the next video, what we'll try to do is some problem solving. Okay, well done.